Will for Sound on Sound here at the NAMM show. We're on the Mackie booth with John, who's going to show us the updates to the well-loved Big Knob series of monitor controllers. So it was formerly just one, now it's 3.
Yes, it is.
How did that happen? It was careless, wasn't it?
Well, no, we the Big Knob's been around for about 10 years, and it's been a staple in a lot of studios. It's been kind of the popular choice for a monitor switcher. And what we wanted to do is also address some of the other applications as far as just passive 2x2 AB switching, as well as going a little bit more downstream and looking at giving users a Big Knob interface for a little bit lower cost, but still give them a lot of features that more of the studio, higher end, more expensive Big Knob offers. So I think we've kind of we've really achieved the fact that at any price level or any level of user, there's a Big Knob interface for them.
Excellent. So where does it start then?
It starts with the Big Knob Passive. So the Big Knob Passive is a really cool piece in the fact that it's a real simple AB switcher with AB source as well as AB monitor select for 2 sets of monitors as well as 2 sources. But it gives you all the volume function and Big Knob from the original Big Knob. So simple switching, select your source, select your monitor, and turn your knob and go. On the back here, we've got TRS inputs and outputs, 2 sets of each, as well as an 1/8 inch stereo input to give you your phone jack, any sort of smart device inputted into it also. Sure. So real simple AB switching for really affordable price.
What is that price?
It is $89 retail,
okay,
US
great.
retail.
And the next one up is what?
The next one is going to be our Big Knob Studio. Now the Big Knob Studio is a hybrid switcher in the fact that it gives you full monitor switching as well as USB interfacing all in one box. So everything's integrated really well into it. So starting with 3 sources, so you've got your 1 and 2, which is also Onyx mic pre's. So we've got some mic pre's on there for any sort of applications where you need for overdubs, or you can use it for broadcast or podcast applications. We've also got another set of stereo TRS for your 3.4, as well as your USB return to monitor from your DAW. On the output side, we've got 2 monitor select switches, so you can monitor between 2 different monitors, select between each, as well as gain knobs and trims for each one of your sources,
as well as outs. Can you run them concurrently as well?
Absolutely, you can push them both in. So, in some applications, you're going to want to either run a sub. If you have one set of monitors, you may want to run it on a sub, so you can run them together, as well as all the sources can be ran together, so for like a broadcast type of situation. Down here, you've got a nice simple cue section, so you've got the ability to talk to your artists, as well as, once again, the functionality of having mono, mute, and dim on there, and your knob, as well as high-resolution monitoring. 2 sets of headphones outs, as well as direct monitoring for a really nice latency-free monitoring experience. On the back here, you've got all of your inputs and outputs, as well as your 96K USB interface.
Just on one note here on the headphones.
Yes.
Are these mirrored, these 2 headphone outputs?
Yes, they are. So what you're hearing here is what you're going to hear out of both of them. Yes.
Great.
And then
the final Big Knob.
Yes, and then everything.
The biggest knob.
Yes, everything I told you about the Big Knob Studio also applies to here, but you get a lot more of it, and you get some additional functionality also. So you've got 4 sources here. Once again, Onyx preamps, 2 sets of TRS, as well as a USB, 3 monitor outputs. We've added to 2-track for slating to your recording.
Okay.
As well as an extra set of outputs for your tracking room system or an additional headphone amp, as well as your cue section, which gives you a couple more options of having the ability to bring in an external analog TRS source for a cue mix, as well as an additional set of USB returns for the ability to bring in a cue mix directly from your DAW. So a separate cue mix than what you're listening to on your main mix.
So an artist mix?
An artist mix, absolutely. So then on the back, once again, you have all your Onyx mic pre's, your TRS, the addition of an external talkback mic, as well as foot switch control and the switch between them, as well as your phone amps out, and then your 192K interface on there.
Wow. Okay, it looks very fully featured.
Fully loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much is that going to cost, and the previous one as well?
The Studio is $259 retail, and the Studio Plus is going to be $389 retail.
Okay, great. Thanks very much, John.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.